We are back. It is November 3rd. It is election day. I am actually hiding right now in my studio. I got my boy on the other end, Abeasity Jones in the house. Yeah. We about to kill. He's about to kill. He's about to rip it, guys. It's gonna be lit. Thank you, guys. Ariel's Entertainment Podcast. Here we go. Woo! What's up, everybody? I am your host, Ariel, for Ariel's Entertainment Podcast. Today is November 3rd. I am so stoked about this show. We have an amazing guest. Guys, let's give a huge shout out to my boy, Abeasity Jones, a.k.a. Abeasity. Yeah.
What's up?
Dude.
Yeah, man. Super excited. Super pumped. It is a great day for everybody. Flexes up to everybody who got out there and did their thing today, dude. I'm super happy to just be alive in 2020. Big health. Mask to everyone who's out in public. If not, stay 6 feet. You know what I mean? Because we're trying to keep lives, keep it up there. You know what I mean? So good for everybody. Good shit.
That's it. Wash your hands, guys. Let's be safe. Let's love
keep
each
it on you.
You already know. Guys, we have an amazing guest and we're having a great show. So we got a packed show. Let's get straight to the business. You know how I do. Ariel's Entertainment Podcast. Go to the website at arielent.com. Let me see if I can bring it up here. And I got a BCD Jones YouTube video right here. Guys, I'm still learning all this beautiful stuff. So just I like it when you guys be patient with me. There's a BCD Jones again's Instagram. There we go. All right. Guys, thank you so much. A great way to support me, guys, is by sharing, following, liking, subscribing. If you like this, share it with your family, share it with your friends. Get the link and share it on their phone numbers, guys. It means a lot. It means the world to me. Another way to support me, go to my website. I got the red t-shirt, white t-shirt, sticker, pen. Oh, my goodness. They're going quick. Once these are gone, they're gone. So we're getting new merch after that. No lie. arielent.com, guys. Another great way to support me. I had the links here to my PayPal, my Venmo, all the above. Guys, oh man, shout out to my boy Nick Fiore, who gave a huge donation. Oh my goodness, I'm so grateful. Nick, shout out. Thank you so much.
Shout out to you, dude.
Guys, I'm so happy, guys. I'm so happy about the community and what we do on this show. This show's about the community, helping other artists out, getting other artists exposure. And it goes in a circle. It's like the circle of life. You know what I mean? So it's what I believe. Yeah, I believe it. So once we help each other out, and that's what it's all about. So this is what this podcast is. It's about the community and helping each other out, positivity and love and all the above. Another way, yeah, straight up. I'm telling you, that's why I got my boy here on the show. He's nothing but that, baby.
Absolutely.
I wouldn't say.
What better way to spread love, man? What better way to spread love in the community? You know, having something we can all come together and be a part of, dude. This is a good way to do it too.
I 100% agree, and I got the video of your music video, and it's cool because it's about the 303, I believe.
303, positivity, love, vibes.
Yeah. Guys, another way to support me, go to my Instagram, Ariel, ENTPOD, Ariel, ENTPOD. We are growing every day. We're growing numbers on the Insta, on the LinkedIn, on the TikTok, on the YouTube. I'm about to do something live here soon here too, guys. So in the audio, I'm available on all podcast platforms, okay? On Spotify, iTunes, all the above, guys. So we have to get the business out of the way. You know how we do. All your support means the world to me. God bless. Thank you guys so much. All right, let's get straight to the prayer. And I got a good prayer right here, guys. This one works really good because it's just I feel like it just resonates with what we're going through today. So let me get this right here, right now. It is. Father God, I know you are not the source of fear and anxiety. That is Satan's realm, and he delights in causing your children pain. You do not torment us with worrisome thoughts or burden our hearts with fretfulness. You are the God of peace. You desire to give me power over my worries as I count on your love and trust in your sovereign care. Help me remember when fears and anxiety come knocking at my heart's door, which I see a lot of people's posting saying, oh, today's an intense day. This week is going to be crazy. Tonight's going to be, I'm like, come on, give me a break. I say this, Help me remember. This is what they got to read. When fears and anxiety come knocking at our heart's door, to answer with powerful scripture, to remember you are a good God and faithful, and you will help me challenge my worries with life-building truth instead of destructive thoughts. Your peace will guard my heart and mind. God's Jesus name, amen. That's what's up, guys.
Man. Hey, that was good. That was good for my spirit, dude. That was nice to hear that. That like put my mind in like the right place. That was super vibey, dude. Thank you for reading that. That was awesome.
Dude, it does the same thing for me. It puts me at ease.
Yeah, dude.
It makes me realize, okay, just be grateful. We are here, baby. So, oh yeah, I want to say thank you, God, for our amazing health and for Abeasity coming onto the show, and that we're all on the same frequency right now. We are all
Absolutely.
here, baby. That's what it's all about. So thank you, God, for our perfect health, our families, and that we're able to do this. Thank you, God, for our blessings and the food we're able to eat. Amen. Woo!
Amen.
That's how we do it. Guys,
For sure.
Obesity's on the show. Abeasity Jones, tell us who you are and how we can support you.
Cool. So yeah, my name is Abeasity Jones. I'm a creative here in Denver, Colorado. I make music. I also paint graffiti, you know, if people are into that kind of thing. But as far as my music goes, you guys can follow me to see me visually at youtube.com/itsabesity. If you like photos and things like that, you can get at my Instagram, which is at Abeasity, also my Twitter, which is at Abeasity. And pretty much if you like sound of any kind of mine, you can get on any social platform music-wise and get me like Spotify. You can get me at Bandcamp, SoundCloud, Tidal, you know what I mean? All that good stuff. And it's just Abeasity Jones, ABEASITYJONES. And yeah, man, support. Hit the subscribe on my YouTube. Get that comment section. Let me know what you think of my content. And hit a like button if you like what you do. Don't hit that dislike button. It's not good. But I always love feedback. I always love when people support and, you know, support Ariel because, you know what, man, without people like my man here, without people like me, this world would be boring, you know? We got to make sure that we link up and have a good community of vibes. And as long as I'm here, I'm going to keep putting out good vibes. And yeah, support is universal. So support me, I'll support you. For like, always. Even if you don't like myself, if I like your stuff, I'm always down for a like. Excuse me, always down for a share. And yeah, pretty much get at me if you can. I'm social. That's good. Distance, but social.
Hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about, baby. You got all
Yeah,
the
man.
connections. You got the social media game going down. That's what you got to do. And
I tried, dude. You see my daughter right there? That was Halloween, dude. We rocked out. It was great. People actually handed out candy, but they did it like all clever. Like they had it in bags and whatnot and left it up on like a little thing where you could run up and like grab it and walk away. Like they didn't. Yeah, it was really cool. People were creative this year.
very cool, man. I'm glad you were able to get out and go trick-or-treating a little bit.
I was surprised, man. Yeah, it was strange. We didn't know how I was gonna react, but hey, it turned out pretty good, dude. It's not gonna be one people remember, but it definitely was interesting.
Dude, dude, I got your Instagram here. It's ABEASITY. I'm glad you did that, dude. You're so smart. That's how you do it. Instagram. And guys, follow him on the Twitter and as well as the YouTube. And we're gonna get here with a video and a song here real quick here soon, guys. This is what it's all about. Oh man, all right. So dude, tell us I love your studio. Tell us how long you've been making this your passion, man.
So I've been like a musician since like I can remember. I started off playing drums, which is why you see the drumsticks right here. I'm a drummer by nature, and then I'm also a multi-instrumentalist. So I play like guitar, I play piano, I play a few other instruments. I songwrite, and then I produce. But for a long time, you know, I was like not comfortable just writing songs. So eventually I started doing shows and putting my stuff together, and people like my material. Well, after traveling the world, trying to find people to record me there, record me here, like I've been to any kind of studio you can imagine, like stage mic draped over the mattress. I've been in closets. I've been in so many of the studios, and finally I got tired of doing that. And I decided to build my own studio. And I've been building studios for like the last, I don't know, 10 years. So yeah, back and forth. And then, you know, music has just always been like a big passion. I play guitar. You know, obviously I read and write music. Yeah, I do. I read and write music, both. I can sight read it. I can play it right off the rip. So.
Dude, that's a great skill to have, to read and write music.
I know. I never thought I'd use it. When like a kid comes up and he's like, what am I ever going to use algebra for? Trust me, kids, you need it. You do. You need it. Like, don't let them fool you. You need it. because when you get into a life problem and you need it, trust me, you're going to be mad if you don't have it, dude. So just like if you play an instrument, learn to read music for it. It just makes you that much better of a musician. And even if you don't read, there's tabs for piano, there's tabs for guitar. Learning how to read music will help you around other musicians, because then they can play something and you'll automatically get it because you'll understand key change and progression and arpeggios. You'll learn what's in bass and what's in treble. You know, it helps you with tuning too. So learning to read and write music is good.
Absolutely.
And compose, you own it after that too. So
100% agree. For me, I was playing music for a couple years, and then I think before the 2 years I've been playing, before the 2 years, I was like, okay, I'm gonna invest in some vocal lessons, and I invested in vocal lessons, man. And I'm so happy because I realized a difference, and my mom realized it. My people that are really close to me, like, yeah, your voice is getting better. And then I feel more confident when I'm on. Before the COVID, I was just getting just so confident on stage. I didn't give a shit, dude.
I love your live performances, dude. Hold on, sorry.
No, like that's cool. I like that.
Yeah, dude.
You're gonna have to get a strobe light in there.
It's huge too when people are in the studio working, because like after so long, that's what gets us all back together.
Okay.
But I've seen a few of your live performances, and definitely over time, I could say that it's not your musical sense that's stronger. It's definitely your presence. And your musical talent is always like a gift to us. I love hearing it. I love it when you share it. But just your passion and your thrive, like we can see it in your face. And it's huge that you got music lessons, because some people are like really shy about that, like going and getting their voice trained. And a singer I work with, she's taken like opera lessons since she was real little. Her name's Fly Noko. Shout out to her.
Nice.
If she's watching this, Fly Noko. Plug to her. Go check out all of her stuff. But yeah, dude, she did like vocal lessons, and it's huge. You can tell the difference, and it just makes your voice stronger, because a lot of people over time, they don't realize if you're not singing it the right way, it'll hurt your voice and you'll lose it. So that's a big thing, dude.
For sure, because you think you're singing from here, but really you're singing from here.
Yeah. Like, someplace you're not supposed to be. Yeah. Or, you know, vice versa. You're trying to sing from here or trying to sing from here, and you're hurting here and hurting here and you know, the other parts too. So it's a lot to it, especially when you got to move and play other instruments too. It's a whole different thing. You know what I mean? So it's for sure like crazy.
Yeah, and there's way more to it. There's a lot to it. I'm so happy that I went out of my way and got a couple lessons, and
me too.
I'm so happy, bro. So did you start? What was the first instrument you started with? Like, because you could play everything. You play guitar, you produce, you make beats, dude. You make drums.
Yeah, man. So I was a table tapper when I was younger. I would take pencils, I would tap on the table, and my cousins, they would rap. And so eventually I learned how to, you know, put my foot into it. And when I was in school, I took band as an elective, you know, the recorder, learning to play the xylophone and the vibes and whatnot. And that gave me my piano knowledge. But I had a niche for wanting to tap on things. So finally I asked my band teacher, you know, to teach me how to play the drums. And that band teacher's, you know, really good guy, changed my life. Told me if I wanted to learn to play drums, I would have to learn to play piano as well. So if I didn't learn to play piano and read music, I couldn't play drums. So I learned to play them both at the same time. But drums are my natural instrument. That's what I play for a few different artists, including Fly Noko. I'm her drummer. And Rob Farrell, I'm his drummer, and a few other people. So yeah, I play drums for them in their projects and side projects and things like that. So it's good to stay busy. Stay connected.
Straight up. You're connecting, you're networking, you're putting drum beats in, dude. That's sick as fuck.
Yeah, I've
seen your videos doing drums. You're sick, dude.
Hey, I appreciate that. No, I really do. It just, again, that's one of those things that, like, when you start off with an instrument, anybody who makes rap music or who sings or does something, never limit yourself to just one instrument, you know? Try to, you know, broaden your horizon, because for anybody who's out there like, oh, I'm going to make it in the music industry, oh, I'm going to do this. Even when you go to studios for people to record your music, you're going to have to know more, or else they're not going to give you the quality you want, because they're going to think that you don't know, so they'll cut corners. But when you know it musically doesn't sound right, or when you know that you want it to be here music-wise, sonic-wise, sonically-wise, symphonically-wise, people will understand that, and they will treat you as such. So never limit yourself. Anytime you have a chance to learn, please do, you know? Educate yourself on the equipment around you.
Yeah, that's the best thing. Educate yourself, the equipment around you. That's a huge,
for sure.
Huge.
For sure.
An example, I got a drone last.
Yes.
I got a sick fucking drone, dude, and I bought it.
Yeah, dude.
I bought it last Black Friday, and I let it chill under my bed for until COVID happened, dude. So December, January, February, March, so like 4 months, it was chilling under my bed. I pulled
Oh
it out.
wow.
I pulled it out and finally got it out, man. And like, you gotta learn so much about it, man. It's just not like, oh,
Right.
you just put a battery and it flies up. I mean, it's like having a driver's license. And
Yeah, it's a whole world to learn a drone, dude. It's crazy. I've definitely my videographer uses a drone in some of his stuff, and he like stopped talking and eating for like 3 weeks to learn this thing. I was like, dude, you're insane.
yeah.
So yeah, hey, shouts out to you for even trying to learn that. That's a whole nother world. Like, yeah, that's like learning how to paint and then learning how to paint with your feet. It's crazy. It's nuts, dude.
Dude, thanks. I appreciate that. So
Yeah.
your drums was your first. What age was that? 5th grade, 6th grade?
I was in the 3rd grade.
Wow.
3rd grade, yeah. 3rd grade. I've been playing for a long time.
Yeah, dude. I started 6th grade. Drums was my first instrument.
Yes.
Yeah, dude. Drums. And then
That's
for
so
under,
tight.
so it was drums, and then percussion. I was in band, and then I played the bass drum, the triangle, the tambourine, or the timpani,
Yep.
or the snare drum.
They call that a pit crew. I played bass my first year. I played quads my 2nd year, but they
Sick.
call that pit
Yep.
crew
Yep.
when you play all the auxiliary instruments. Yeah, dude.
Dude, and
You're a badass for that, dude. That's like the hardest position because you have to add like all the little bits here and there. Like people like sleep. Like battery's cool, the rest of the band's cool, but that dude who's in that pit is working so hard, dude. He's running here, 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 here. And like, dude, so underrated for the pit crew. Like,
I know.
they make the song happen.
So underrated.
So underrated.
Yeah.
One of these times, you guys out there, get on videos and watch like watch a band video and watch how they move, but then look at the guy who's like in the middle of like all these like 50 instruments, and he just like runs around doing like the smallest little thing. Could you imagine if that guy like tripped or fell or like missed a cue? Like there's so much pressure on that guy. Just shouts out to the pit crew guys out there, like both pit crews, but the pit crew guys and band especially. Shout out to y'all. Underappreciated for sure.
Dude,
Sorry.
Did you do pep band?
Yeah. So like, I did marching band all through high school.
Yep.
I did pit my first year. I did bass drum my 2nd year, and then I played quads. I know I probably said that backwards the first time, but yeah, I played quads my 3rd year, and then after that, I just was on to drum set. So there was no more like constructive formal band. I wanted to sit down and shred, and that's really where I put my focus and direction. And luckily, I did the other instrument sides of things because it really helps my production nowadays too. Like when I sit down to look for other instruments, when I make beats or when I make songs and stuff, like I know, oh, that needs that bell and it needs to fade out here because, and like, so it does, it helps. It goes a long way. It's interconnected. If anyone has ever tried to apply for a job at like Guitar Center, go through that application, dude. Like they're going to ask you what a 1/4 inch is, what an RCA is, what an XLR is. They're going to ask you if you know how to set up drums, if you know how to like plug in a basic mixer, if you know how to set up turntables. Like that's what it takes to like be in the music industry these days, is you kind of have to know those kind of things. Like when you go to live shows, the guy who sits behind the board runs all that. So he has to know how to wire everything, every instrument. So, like I said, there's a lot to know. So fundamentals are key, I guess is the point there. Fundamentals are super key.
Dude, straight up. I remember when I was playing, like if I played a show, I would always wanted to kick it with like the mixer just because every person's different. Person different adjusting shit and everything. It's cool. I try to give them their space, but it's cool to just see how see their work, man. That's legit.
Pressure.
After each artist, like, are you kidding?
Man. DJs and dudes who run soundboards, again, like the pit crew, super underrated, dude. Those guys got to swap out and make sure our music runs perfectly. Super underrated.
I know.
Like people are always like, tip your bartenders. No. Yes, tip your bartenders always, but shouts out to the sound guy. Somebody buy him a drink, give him a dab if he needs one, some weed if he needs one, if that's your thing. But make sure he gets taken care of because the show would not happen without those guys. DJs and sound guys, super slept on. So, yeah, shouts out to those guys
Yeah, and you know, and they're usually nice dudes too.
Super nice.
Yeah.
And like they don't ask for much,
No.
dude. Yeah.
No, they're
And
like,
every time
like
it's like a standard.
they're always
Yeah,
like,
dude.
so how do you, they're always asking me like, how do you want your sound? Does that sound good? Are you good there? I'm like, I just plug in my guitar, whatever you guys want to do, crank whatever you
Oh
want.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I don't require much either. And like when they're like super attentive, that's a plus for me. And I would totally go buy a sound guy or a DJ a drink. If you would even ask me like, hey bro, do you need anything from me? Yeah, even if I say no, like just that extra inch is like, yeah, dude.
Yeah.
You know what? You thirsty, dude? I got you. Whatever you need, I got you.
Yeah.
So yeah, dude, good shout out to those people for sure. Never sleep on the dudes who do the back work, man, because those people that, you know, who make things happen, they build what we love to do and sometimes what we take for granted as artists. So it's a skill.
Dude, I liked it when you said about like the triangle, the pit crew. I liked it when you said that helps you like with today with okay, this needs a bell. Because me, with music, I love like vocals are cool, beats are cool, but for me, I really dig hearing sound effects in the back of the music.
Oh, for sure. Because I think like we're all just trying to get that same presence we hear in live music when we put on our headphones. So having those little odds and ends that may not stand up front just adds to the depth. Like when I put on headphones and I hear like a whole sound field, to me, I'm just like, even now, like as I'm talking, I can hear like my drums resonating my voice. That kind of live effect you don't get with some music because it's analog and it takes away, it's digital, not analog, it's digital, and it takes off some of that, it takes away that whole real human feel of being able to touch it. So when you start learning to add those instruments that sometimes don't get put back in there, that add that reverb, add that depth of sound. And, you know, when you build music, too, a lot of people don't realize you have to put music in different places in your headphones or in when you mix, because that's the reason why it's lower than the other, because you want it to build a sound field, and sound field is you can feel vibration, and that's what gives us that sound of music. So, yeah, it's a good point, man.
Yeah, I think, and like you said, when you're making music, you'd be like, okay, I did this part. Okay, now I can add like some jingle bells on this part, or I can add a tambourine on this part, or
yeah, absolutely,
some bongos in this part. Like I love the sound effects, bro.
It's true. It's true. Yeah, man. Sound effects are always great to add in my music, and I do. But one thing I will stress, and it's actually a motto of Kenny Beats: don't overthink shit. That's the biggest thing, you know. Less is best sometimes, and if it sounds good to you, it is good to you. You'll never be finished with something you're creating because it's a creation, and you can always add more. There's just a stopping point with things, and just learning like if it's good for you, if it feels good, it's good for you. You know, music wise, don't overcook it, you know, because then it's burnt. So
yeah, oh yeah, don't overcook it. Yeah, straight up, good advice right there, man. Holy cow. Dude, so how long did it take you to build that studio in there? That's really legit.
Actually, my wife and I built this booth. I have a vocal booth back here, and the wife and I built it in a night.
Okay.
And then I built all the studio foam and put everything in. It probably took me about a week.
Yeah.
And if I could show you the rest of the booth, like I said, there's a drum set right here. There's like a beat station here with amps and guitars and stuff hooked in. I have like a whole console of like mixing equipment, like racks, compressors and stuff over here. And then I have a lounge area back here, which is like a couch and like some sound dividers and a place where I have like a ton of records and CDs and stuff over here where it's like stacked up for when I make beats. And actually, when it comes in a second, I'm going to reach over and grab two things for the end of this to show people things that they should collect for themselves just to kind of have if they're a music maker or if they enjoy actually, can I reach for it really quick?
Do it right now. I'll get your video almost ready.
Sweet.
All right, dude. All right, we do it live. We do it live, baby. We do it live. That's what my boy Jason Burmis says. Shout out to my boy Jason Burmis.
Yeah, man.
Dude,
hey, I like that.
Love this video, dude.
Sweet.
Killed it.
Yeah, man. Thank you. That video is called Dime a Dozen.
Damn, I love this, like your fashion style, the camera angles, just the flow, man. It's catchy. It's dope.
Hey, before we play this video, so one thing that like I did get a little backlash on is that when I see people take pictures in front of artwork, a lot of my friends who are creatives in the community, they'll take pictures in front of graffiti art,
but not
always cite your artist. And
Yep.
I stress this a lot. Cite your artist. People, including myself, work really hard on those murals that, you know, are visual eye catchers for people who create music, who create photography, dance, whatever their music might be or whatever they like to do. I always try to credit my source and credit my artists who I stand in front of their artwork. So the artwork that I'm sitting in front of is credited to my bro Macer. We painted this wall. So the wall that I'm sitting in front of, a lot of the artwork, it's all people I know. I paint with all the people. So none of the artwork in the video is someone I don't know. And at the end of it, I give shout outs to all the people who are involved in it. So even if you play a clip, when you guys go to check out the video, I give props to all the artists who are involved in it, because again, they take time to paint it. We take time to paint it, and everyone deserves a little bit of contribution and respect for what they give and contribute. So just always cite where your artwork comes from, because we all appreciate it. And if you guys want to see it, we want to keep giving it to you, but it's hard when, you know, we see it and there's no credit for it, and then they take those walls. If more people were to contribute to that, more people would give that kind of impact back to us. We could get more walls. But, you know, just food for thought.
Definitely food for thought. You know, we always go do the shout outs when we're in front of those murals. I learned that. I actually learned that a couple years ago. So
we appreciate it.
Yeah, I had my boy, his name is Chuck, and he does a lot of wall murals down on Broadway, dude. And I've learned a lot from him. He actually did my first logo. So, but I learned it from him, and yeah. So yeah, dude, good idea, good advice right there, dude.
Sweet, yeah, man.
I'm gonna play this amazing music video right here. I'm so happy about it. Yeah, dude.
Me too.
Here we go. I think I got it right here. Exit full screen. Okay, here we go. Oh, and I'll if you want to put some commentary in the background, if you want, more than welcome to.
Oh, guys, sweet.
This is the video of my boy Abeasity. I'm so happy to premiere it here at Ariel's Entertainment Podcast. You can watch it at arielent.com. You can watch it at YouTube, baby. Dime of a dozen. Directed by Zapolo Films, baby.
Man. Good dude too. Check him out.
Right. Dope. Here we go. You ready?
Yeah.
All right. Damn, dude, the video's so good. The video quality is so good. Damn. Love the beginning. So chill. Dude, that's why I put like when I learned your music, it made me want to put this TV thing on and these lights on. Oh my, like it put me in the mood.
That visual's dope.
We about the dark colors right here, baby. Oh, the nugget pack.
Hey.
Dang. Oh, I know where this is. I know where that's at.
Yeah, man.
Instead of gin and juice, I take a Jameson, no chase. Ain't got time for bittersweet, give it to me straight. I need that action over fake.
Oh my gosh. Guys, when you're listening, if you're listening to this on the audio, make sure you check out the music video at YouTube. Music video is...
And it's on Spotify. You guys can grab it there too.
Yep.
That's why I stay in my lab, putting in this work. Giving y'all verses full of truth.
I want a bunch of people to see this video. This is sick.
Yeah, man.
Every day I make a play. I build my castle from the ground up.
Hey.
Nice.
Hey.
Rolling down the street, smoking on the end, sipping on this.
Hey. My boy speaking that one. Hey.
We doing, baby. You know what we doing? You know what we doing? We pouring glass right now.
Hey.
Move from them days that used to treat me right. My life a time lapse, fast pace just to see the light. I write between white lines shades with blue ink, but white lines with red wine might change up how you think. I was distorted, couldn't get the vision right, but 2020 got me clearing up on how I'm seeing life. Headphones on, rolling up. Where's my lighter? What the fuck? Found my shit like the Dutch puff, ash the blunt. 80s baby means a 90s kid till I die. 12 years old, baggy clothes, mongoose was the ride with my clique 7 deep on the east side, looking for problems and trust that we got 'em. Rolled up, home bruised up on top of my nugget, rolling through town, stopping all them lips that was popping, but back it up most days when I ain't got no options, but stay true to self when I got it and I speak on these topics. It's like rolling down the street, smoking on the end up, sipping on this bottle. I wonder where my wheels go, gotta grind on my million on my mind. I gotta grind on my million on my mind. Rolling down the street, smoking on the end up, sipping on this bottle. I wonder where my wheels go, gotta grind on my million on my mind. I gotta grind on my million on my mind.
Damn. There it is. Woo!
Hell yeah. See, there's a shout out to the end.
There's all the crews. Peace to all the hard EMF crew, TKO crews. All right.
So that mural that I'm standing in front of, that mural is actually dedicated to a friend of mine who passed away. So we did all the homies did his name on that mural. So every one of them says Fever. So RIP to my boy Fever. Sem, he was a good dude. So yeah, man. If you guys have a chance, go down and check out that mural. It's down in 5 Points, Rhino District, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, man, go down and check it out. It's cool shit.
All right, I got this. I forgot to push pause and the commercial came on. It's dumb.
Yeah. Hey, it happens.
But it happens. I know it's live. We're live. So this is your shout out to your boy Fever.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep, he's a good dude, man. One of the big reasons that I'm in that crew called 26R that's on there. So yeah, man, that's a crew he started too. So it's a good dude all the way around.
That's awesome, dude. Hey, I know you got singles and you got albums. You got singles and albums, right? Cool, man.
I do. Yep.
I wanted to put that out there.
Oh yeah, man. All of my singles you can catch. So I leak a lot of stuff on SoundCloud because that was like one of the first platforms that allowed me to like really put out whatever I want and not get sued for. So, you know, I did a lot of mixtape stuff back in the day and I've been doing this for a long time, but yeah, you can check out all my singles. My newest single being My Santeria. There's a video up there for that. There's a video up for that Dime a Dozen track. You can catch both those tracks on Spotify and on iTunes, Apple Music, whatever your preference. Tidal, which is a big one because, you know, they actually pay artists the most for streaming. So if you guys have Tidal, please stream. But yeah, make sure that you guys check out that. And then I have a new video coming up. I was in the process of doing a project called No Questions, Thanks. I've actually decided to pull that project back and release a lot of the music on the project as singles with videos so that people can get a more represented, that people can see a better visual of myself, because it's hard to give people a whole project and then expect them to digest it all at once to figure out you as an artist. So I feel like with a couple of good visuals, you know, because it happened for my last project, which I did a lot of visuals before I put the project out, and then the project was well received. So I think it's a good tactic for a lot of artists who are making projects consistently, working a lot. Test the waters. Make sure that, you know, your demographic is gonna, you know, gravitate what you're putting out and find what works for you sound wise. So with the projects that I do have out, I have a project that I recently just put out called Discretions. It's got a lot of good content in it. It's a very heartfelt album. And before that, I have another one called Truth, I Love, and No Regrets. And that one's actually 50% produced by myself. So yeah, if you guys have a chance to go check those out, they're all free to stream at Bandcamp. If you guys do want to support, you guys can go stream them on Spotify, Apple Music, such and such. And those will actually give us play so we can keep giving you guys this free music. Yeah, man, it's good stuff. So SoundCloud is the best way to get a hold of me if you guys want to like link up and make music, because that's the one where I check it all the time, because those plays can't be made for robots. You know, like you can buy plays on SoundCloud, but there's really no point to it with how streams work these days. So when you start running numbers up on SoundCloud, those are real fans. Those are real people who really want to interact with you. They can message you, they can talk to you, they can pretty much reach out and touch you. Versus when you listen to something on Spotify or Pandora or, Apple Music, that's not as close. It's easy to get those platforms because you get such a variety, but when you have things like Bandcamp, Bandcamp, SoundCloud, SoundClick, DatPiff, when you have things like that, those are closer platforms to artists, and all major artists have those platforms too. It's just when you have those platforms, you can reach out and really message someone who you can go message Tech9 on SoundCloud, and the chances of him answering that are better. You can go message, an up and coming artist, and the chances of them actually networking, like there's a few artists that I loved growing up who I actually talked to through Instagram. I talked to through SoundCloud, and these are world-renowned people who have toured, traveled, and are well versed in music and have made their headlines and sold millions of records, you know what I mean? And they talk to me as if I'm an average dude, which I am. I'm an average dude, but that kind of face-to-face interaction, pure level, would only have come from those platforms. So never sleep on the smaller platforms, because one day those are going to be the ways that we all make connections. So go check out my singles too.
Yeah, no, you're right, dude. Smaller platforms is where it's at. And you know what? It's pretty cool when you reach out to somebody that's like what you said is well known and got, they're really legit. And then you send a message, they get back at you. You're like, whoa, like real shit.
It happens.
It
You
does.
wouldn't understand, like, some of these artists out here, like what people fail to realize too. I know I'm kind of talkative, but what people fail to realize
it's all about you. It's your stage, bro. All you.
A lot of people don't realize that people who are in the music industry, they still are working artists. So when you reach out to some of these people and you're like, oh man, I love their music. I never think that they would do a song with me, or I never thought, they could be on my level. I have had people who have traveled the world, like I said, sold records, people who, if I name drop, you guys would be like, oh, Cap, dude, you're capping. These same people have, like, I've been in the same room with them and let them love what I do, respect me on a pure level, and be like, yeah, man, if you're ever trying to make music, I'll shoot you my paperwork. I'll let you know what the fee is. I mean, there's always a fee, because if you're an artist, you're going to charge a fee, unless it's on, like, we're in the studio making something, cohesive and creative. But there's always paperwork to that at the back end. Sure. And that's part of the music industry. Like, nothing is ever just made and it's out there. Like, there's always a back end to it when you get on that professional level. But what I'm saying is, people have thrown me deals and put offers in front of my face that are completely obtainable, and people I never thought would have. And it's, if you don't ask, you won't eat, is really what I'm saying. Closed mouths don't get fed. So you never know what's possible. Just be prepared when that happens, and when you have an opportunity, seize that, because you never know where it could take you, as long as you have your ducks in a row. You know what I mean?
Be prepared and seize the moment.
Absolutely.
Dude.
Absolutely.
We've already been almost an hour into this. I want to keep on going, but you know me, I have to get to dinner. Dude, you killed it.
Important.
I'm so happy. This is so awesome, dude. I've learned so much. Are you native?
No, I'm actually part Jamaican and I'm African American. I do get the native thing a lot just because of my hair and how it's like braided. But yeah, my grandmother is from Port Royal, Jamaica, and that's my great grandmother. But yeah, she's from Port Royal, Jamaica, and then my other descendants are from Africa. But a lot of my family is from right here in Colorado. We've traced that back, and a lot of them are from Texas and Nebraska. So yeah, that's where my bloodline's at. Kind of corn-fed growing up.
Dude, I love corn.
Yeah, me too, dude. I do. I love corn too. I could eat corn like all day. I really could. I could cook it and everything.
What's your favorite style? Is it like boiled? Ooh. Is it on the grill?
No, I like it on the cob. I like it. I lived in Nebraska when I was younger, dude. I like it on the cob. I don't know why.
From the grill?
Yeah, dude. I like it on the cob. Like
that's the only way.
On the side. Oh, I'm all about it. I don't care if it's for barbecue, or if it's like made Spanish wise, or if it's in a cup. I like corn on the cob.
Dude. Oh, because there you got the can, you got the boiled, and then you can put it on the grill.
There's so many ways to serve corn. Like, it's really slept on. People cap on corn all the time. Don't cap on corn.
I love corn, dude, and I love Nebraska, and I've been to Texas. I've been to Austin and San Antonio.
Those are all great places to get really good corn too, surprisingly. If people don't know that, like every place you named off, like has like a special dish that it comes with corn, whether it's sweet, fried, or on the cob. Like those are all great places that are really like when people say corn fed, every place he just named is like what corn fed means.
Straight up.
Except for Kansas. He didn't say Kansas, but Kansas is also like corn fed. But Nebraska, especially Huskers, bro. Huskers.
Yeah. Oh yeah, dude. You go to Walmart, there's Huskers everywhere.
Everywhere. And it doesn't matter what part of Nebraska. Like as soon as you step over that Nebraska border, bro, yeah, Huskers.
I
don't
know.
know anything else. No,
I know.
No, like professional sports, no, nothing. Like you bleed Huskers, boy. Yeah, Huskers,
like,
man.
Huskers toilet paper, Huskers lamps, Husker lipstick.
Watch somebody. You're gonna, man. You got. I mean, you gotta love where you're from. You know, love where you're from.
Oh my gosh, dude. So, were you born in Texas or Nebraska or Colorado?
So I was born in Colorado. I was raised in part of Nebraska as well as here. I lived in Texas a little bit, and then I've also lived in Montana.
Cool. Oh, snap.
Right?
Yeah, Montana out of nowhere. Dude, cool. Well, we appreciate you coming on the show, man. Killing it.
Yeah.
I'm glad you took the stage and let us know who you are, man. And I just got one more question.
Sure.
What advice do you have for upcoming content creators / musicians, man? I know you're in the game and you're killing it with the videos, you're killing it with the beats, killing it with having your own studio, bro. What advice?
Yeah, man.
If someone, if you look at yourself back when you were young, just starting, what advice would you give yourself?
I'm actually glad that you asked, because it's a question I've actually been thinking about lately. It helps me reflect on those kind of questions when I build albums. The understanding that I am an artist and I create. So whatever I create, I have to enjoy it, because if I enjoy it, whoever listens to it and likes my, content, they're going to enjoy it too. The thing that I would tell a younger me is be more educated about what my music can do and the potential I have to own it. For anyone who makes music, learn what mastering is, learn what masters are, learn what licensing is and publishing. Educate yourself on all aspects of the music, because there's a lot of people who have been in the music industry a long time and they have lost a lot of money and time and education because they didn't want to take the time then. They just signed what was ever in front of them. The ability to make not even money, but just capital to feed your life and your goals and your dreams is so much more when you water your garden and learn to share your gift to the world. There's no reason to hide behind the sense that people won't accept it. Someone out there will love what you do. You just have to put it out there for them, for people to love and absorb it. And so 2 things I grabbed when we took our little break. One thing I will tell people, if you are into building studios, this book called Back to the Lab is one thing to always have, because this pretty much goes through every producer from Atmosphere to Swiss Beats, and it shows you their home studio. It's got Jazzy Jeff, Will Smith's old DJ, and Jazzy Jeff from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. It's got his studio in here. It's got so many different artists in here. And producers and everything. So yeah, grab that. And then the last thing I'm talking about. Yeah, man, for anybody who's out here and you're like trying to get into small time producing, this is the last thing I'll say. Grab a small digital MPC. For people who like to loop, for people who just need quick drums, they play guitar, they sing, or they just want to get into small time beat making. You don't have to go and spend thousands of dollars to get a real big MPC. You can start off with this for a measly price of $150 now, if you can find it. I buy from pawn shops because your gear usually comes loaded. It's already warranted. They test to see if it works. And it's a cheaper way to go. You don't have to go buy it brand new. If you find a good deal, hop on it. Because sometimes when you buy it brand new, you're going to have more problems with it brand new, getting software on it and things like that. So that's my piece of advice. Stay positive and remember, love yourself, because if you don't love yourself, you can't give the self-care to yourself. You have to be able to establish that in the world. So self-care is really, really important with me. Taking care of me, taking care of the people around me, and building a strong foundation so that I can live for a long time and give my creative juices to the world. As funny as that sounds. but yeah, man, I always want to make sure that I'm moving forward, you know, and whatever you do, do it to the fullest. So yeah, that's my world. That's my advice. That's my vibes. And yeah, man, I'm glad that I could come and do this podcast. I'm glad that I could come and do this interview. I'm glad that I could come and share a little bit of who I am with you guys and yourself. And I really appreciate how long that I've known you, because our instance of how we met was just, you know, off of a job, and then we traded up social information, and here we are, you know, supporting each other's creative movement. So I wish nothing but the best for both of us, and this is great that we could be here doing this.
Yeah, I know. I 100% totally agree. I've always wanted to get you on the show. I finally reached out and I was like, yes. He said yes. I'm so happy. I was like, dope. And this guy, I've always looked up to you, dude. I thought your shit is on
thank
fire.
you.
Yeah, I always thought your shit was fire, bro. Ever since I met you.
Yeah, man.
So,
vice versa.
yeah, dude. No, you're killing it. And with your studio, man, I know that I'm gonna come to you and just be like, yo, bro, can I just lay a couple tracks? I'll pay you, dude.
Yeah, please
Shout
do.
out. You know, I love to come to your studio and just lay a couple tracks or something in the future.
Yeah, man. A lot of people do. They like lay a lot of raw ideas here, and they feel safe that they can always come back and it'll be where they need it to be. So I'm about creating space. You know, most studios are about charge you and get you out the door.
Yeah,
I want to build in my space, you know, so I'm about that, dude.
You're like, so make sure you send the payment so I can keep.
Yeah, for sure.
working.
Oh, you don't have my Cash App, dude? I got you. Like, nah, dude, I'm good. I'm good. That's funny.
Oh, I know, man. I've been to the studio a couple times. It's all right. I understand.
Yeah.
It's business. It is what it is, dude. Fuck it.
You get more business. You catch more bees with honey than flies. Is that what they say? Or than with vinegar? Is that what they say?
Dude, straight up, guys. This is where it's at. ArielEnt.com. Make sure you like, subscribe, follow. Shout out to my boy here. And this is where you can follow my boy, Abeasity. Make sure I'm not going to. Here it is. There it is. Yes. Killed it right there. That's his Instagram, ABEASITY. Check out his Twitter. Check out his YouTube. Oh, this is what I wanted to do on I'm already following you on Instagram. This is what I'm going to do. See that subscribe button? I do it live. Oh, wait. No. You don't see it. Hold on. Here we go. Check it out. I'm going to hit up my boy right here. BC Jones. I'm going to hit enter. And then I'm going to click on it's Abeasity. And then I'm going to hit subscribe. Boom.
Sweet.
Boom.
That's dope. Yep. Run up those plays if you can, guys.
Boom. That's what I do.
Man.
Okay, guys.
I appreciate it. New video should be dropping sometime in January, so look out for that.
That's what I do. I do it live. I hit subscribe live, baby. ArielEnt.com, my Instagram, ArielEntPod, guys. The best way to support me, the best way is to follow, subscribe, and like. I got my links here to my PayPal and my Venmos, guys. So if you send some donations, shout out. Just like my boy Nick Fiore, he did a huge donation. So shout out to my boy Nick, guys. Thank you for all your support. Truly means the world to me. Going to my website, ArielEnt.com. I got t-shirts, merchandise there too. It means the world, guys. So
hey, buy that merch, man. Run that
you
merch.
already know. Next time I see you, boy, I got you.
Hey, yeah, let me get one of those for sure.
You know,
dude. I'm definitely gonna do that.
Yeah, next time I see you, I'm gonna just be like, yo, bro, here you go. Straight out.
Yes.
Straight
I
out.
love merch. And I wear it too on stage. I love merch.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah,
Cool, bro.
Yep.
We'll stay in touch. ArielEnt.com. Go follow my boy BCD. He's killing it. He's gonna be worldwide here in about in a week, baby. I swear.
A whole week.
They're gonna be like, yo, dude, get on the plane. They need you over here right now. So
that's what we need. Messed up. I love this light, dude. Motion sensor.
dude,
Yeah, man, for sure.
thank you
for having me, man.
Yeah.
I really appreciate it. I had a great time. And yeah, man, I'm going to tune in for all the shows. And if people aren't tuned in, tune in, hit subscribe on both pages, link in with both pages and all of the things that we're putting out, because there's nothing but good and positivity vibes. See what I'm saying?
You already know.
Yeah.
Self-love, love yourself, and love each other, and wash those hands. Be safe, guys. You already know where it's at. Ariel's Entertainment Podcast. Have a great week. Have a great night. Have a great morning. You already know. Peace.
Peace.
My boy Abeasity came in, killed it. He loved the strobe lights. Guys, when you guys make those donations, I just put it straight back into the company. So when these t-shirts go out, you know I get the new merch, and it's all thanks to you guys. Thank you guys. Ariel's Entertainment Podcast, arielent.com. I'm on all podcast platforms. God bless, guys. Love ya.